Chairman.
What purpose does the gentleman from Louisiana rise?
Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will report the amendment.
Amendment offered by Mr. Fleming of Louisiana, page 65, line 19. After the dollar amount, insert reduced by $48,206,000. Page 158, line 25. After the dollar amount, insert increase by $48,206,000.
Mr. Chairman.
The gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, a little over a year ago, the GAO reported alarming findings of the Energy Star program, a joint EPA and DOE program designed to save American consumers money on their utility bills. Although well-intentioned, I have concerns that the Energy Star program is leveraging hard-earned tax dollars and the trust of the American people for a program that lacks oversight, could still be subject to fraud and abuse, and one that would be better administered by the private sector. Here is a report here in my hand. In March 2010, the report indicates that the GAO released its report documenting that the program was mainly a self-certification program without much oversight or accountability. In fact, according to the report, GAO reported created several fictitious companies without any relevant products on the market that easily became Energy Star manufacturing partners. This new status granted these groups unlimited access to Energy Star logos and promotional resources, and GAO was also able to obtain certification for 15 bogus products, including a gas-powered alarm clock and a room cleaner, which is incredulously a feather duster taped to a space heater. Prior to approving these items, EPA failed to review any additional materials, including websites and self-incriminating pictures. My amendment will simply reduce the environmental programs and management account within EPA by $48,206,000 with the intent of removing the EPA's portion of funding for the Energy Star program. The savings from my amendment would be added to the spending reduction account. Mr. Chairman, the Energy Star program created in 1992 enables companies and manufacturers to voluntarily label qualifying and EPA-approved household products and goods such as air conditioners, refrigerators, computers, light bulbs, etc. Energy Star also grants energy-efficient labeling for home improvements and businesses. Energy Star labeling encourages consumers to purchase such products and make home improvements in order to be more energy efficient, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and save money on utility bills. All very good value-oriented ideas and concepts. It is my belief that the federal program should not be paying anything for the Energy Star program, however. Rather, this program would be better served as a private entity, saving the taxpayer millions of dollars each year. There are several good examples of well-respected, well-run, independent private sector initiatives, including leadership in energy and environmental design, an internationally recognized green building certification system, Consumers Union, an expert independent nonprofit organization which publishes the widely acclaimed Consumer Reports, and Underwriters Laboratories, UL, a global independent safety science company offering expertise in 5 areas, including product safety and environment. These are just a few examples of non-government, non-taxpayer-funded entities that understand that if you don't do a good job, they will lose credibility. Not as much as can be said for the Energy Star program. Americans rely heavily on this program and look to purchase household products with the Energy Star label. Companies use the EPA-approved logo to market products. The federal government and several states offer tax credits to those who purchase Energy Star products, and federal agencies are required to use certain Energy Star-approved products. The Energy Star program continues to receive millions of dollars, including approximately $300 million through the American Recovery and Investment Act, the stimulus bill, and $48 million in the underlying legislation. It's time for the federal government to allow the private sector to take over and stop funding programs riddled with loopholes that investigators need to point out before the EPA institutes systematic changes. So in summary, Mr. Chairman, we could well afford to save $48 million, and we have plenty of good models where private entities have been doing a much better job for a much longer time. So I ask others to support this amendment. This is a good not only energy savings but money saving idea. And let's turn it over to the private sector. They do a much better job. With that, I yield back.
Gentleman for Louisiana yields back his time.